Okay. So welcome all of you. As you know, my name is Melanie Ferreira, and I've been teaching about food and health, the relationship between food and health for, I think, over 37 years now. I've done quite a bit in the field, from a chef of a restaurant in London, England, long time ago. I ran a health center for 5 years in Denver, Colorado. 2 of the years was an inpatient clinic, 3 of the years was outpatient. We had Friday night dinners where we transformed our 5,000 square foot home into a restaurant, basically, served 70 people every Friday night. We delivered lunches throughout the city. This was back in the 80s in Denver. And I think we charged like $7 or $8 at that time. We did a cooking school, we had nutritional counseling, we had shiatsu massage, we had a seitan business. And then from there moved 7,500 feet in the mountains where the deer and the antelope do roam. And we were involved in a business, well, there were 2 parts to the business. There was a private and a public part. The public part was called Black Canyon Inn. And it was an old log home that was converted into a restaurant, seated 125 people. And we served all local, seasonal, fresh, natural, delicious, organic, sustainable foods. And I was sometimes hostess of that, and then that was also bed and breakfast. And then the private part, that was called Nova Institute. So that was a 3-month program where students like yourselves came from all over. And we had Oriental medicine studies, shiatsu massage, and a cooking school. So I ran the cooking school, marketing director. When you own your own business, you work 7 days a week and you do many jobs. So from there I moved to Manhattan, and I've been a chef, a teacher, instructor at the Natural Gourmet Institute of Health and Culinary Arts. About, 7, 8 years ago, I was personal chef in Saudi Arabia for 2 of the princesses. I had to sign a contract. I think it was 5 or 6 years I could not say anything. Now I can tell everything. Okay? I can tell all. So that'll be in my book. What really happened. No, that was quite an experience. I've been on TV a couple times for sea vegetables and soy, and have learned perhaps there's a little more ploy in soy than joy. So we'll be discussing all about that. And then most recently I've been also certified from 2 schools in classical feng shui, and then helped start the Academy of Healing Nutrition. So that's a little bit about my background, so I welcome all of you. And you're going to have 3 weekends with me. So what we're going to be, each weekend I'm going to choose a different protein to focus on, different Sunday mornings, a different breakfast brunch idea. We're going to be having a probiotic afternoon. I think that's next time. So all about the importance of probiotic foods, what they are, how to make them, how to incorporate them into your diet. This weekend we're going to be focusing on beans as our protein, vegetarian sources of protein. The other 2 weekends we'll be doing fish. Next weekend will be all about fish. We'll also be using chicken and a little lamb. So that might surprise some of you, but I think I got a vegan to taste the lamb stew. Wow, I did that. It was a couple of years ago. No, so we'll talk all about what foods are appropriate for who. Okay, so first so that's kind of the general overview, but then we're going to first I'm going to talk about real food, because nobody knows what real food is anymore. You know, what's real dairy? What's real carrots? What's real fish? What's real butter? So we're going to go through the quality of the foods, and then we're going to bring Chinese medicine into the aspect of that, because Chinese medicine is a very profound understanding, thousands of years old, and they bring the understanding of food from an energetic nature, such as food can be more cooling, it can be more neutral, it can be more warming, more heat producing. So we're going to see what those foods are, and then each of you have a thermal nature. Okay, so you have a predisposition to a constitutional type and to an energetic type inside of you. So we're going to say, so if a person is cold all the time, cold hands, cold feet, their tongue is pale, Their urine is clear in the first urine in the morning, as an example, so they have a predisposition to be more cold. So then we would say, okay, they should eat more warming foods. Well, we'll talk about warming foods. Well, ginger and garlic are warming. Chicken is warming. Fish is cold. So maybe the beans are more neutral. And then then that's how you start to make recipes as well. So if fish is cold, for example, you're going to take, okay, well maybe ginger and garlic is good to cook with the fish, because the ginger and garlic are warming, the fish is cold. You combine them together, not only are they are digestive aid, but they then bring balance. So the ginger warms up the cold thermal nature of the fish, for example. So then we're going to talk about the foods that are appropriate to your energetic type. Okay, so that's a brief overview of what we're going to be doing for the next 3 weekends.